Absolutely, guys. So hope everyone's having a great Friday. I know it's, right around noon time for a lot of people all over the planet. But guys, I wanted to come because one thing that we also want to do in this community is we want to have everyone to have the utmost confidence that this is something that's going to be here to stay, that's not looking to go anywhere. And folks, everything with this project is actually measurable and specific. Okay. So when we use this term, uh, mathematical certainty. Just looking at my window, somebody was jogging by, right? Yeah, I'm at home watching the midday joggers jogging around the neighborhood, right? Anyway, um, we say that this is with mathematical certainty, folks, and that's because it is. Now, many times you guys, maybe in the presentation, y'all hear this reference to two SMART steps. Well, I want to go into the two smarts, the SMART and what that's the acronym for. So the S is for specific, folks, because it's specific. So you can't have measurable mathematical certainty without things being specific, okay? So specific makes your goals specific and narrow for more effective planning. See, when something is specific, folks, it can also be predicted. And that's why we say it's predictable results. See, this is not just something that just happened aimlessly. When things are happening on rotation or cycling, right, it's not obtainable, it's not measurable. Okay. And so that's why a system like that, it never, as they say, it never lasts because you can't measure it. Like when MLM says you're going to receive down to infinity. See, that can't be measured. That's why it's going to be based on a numbers game. But when you have something that's specific, it's like your job. A job's income is specific, it's measurable. So as if I get paid $1,000 an hour and I need to get to $2,000, well, how many hours would I have to work to get to 2,000, understanding I make $1,000 an hour? See, that's specific. And when it's specific, then that leads us to the next one. It's measurable and it's attainable because you know what needs to be done in order for anybody to achieve it. See, if I can get you to know that 2 plus 2 is going to be 4, then whoever answers that equation is going to get the answer. Now, the only difference is if I take a day to figure that out, or if somebody else takes us 2 minutes to figure that out, it's going to be the same result. So if it's going to be the same result, we understand that money loves speed. Why not have it go faster, considering it's specific, it's measurable, it's attainable, it's relevant, and it's time-based. So A is attainable. Make sure you can reasonably accomplish your goal within a certain time frame. It's 2 steps, folks, okay? And that's the reason why when I go into the discussion of we want specific strategic partners, right? So a strategic partner, I liken it to, we're going to the Super Bowl here this Sunday. And, some of the popular players are Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, right? If I'm going to get something accomplished, I got to make sure I got strategic partners that are going to run the play so that we can have the result. Here's the great thing about this project. We don't have a defense, right? There is no resistance of us attaining the result other than we cooperating, everybody doing 2 steps that everyone's only required to do 1 time. And we want that to be done in 7 days or less. Here's the reason why. It's not that if they don't do it in 7 days that, they don't make any money. It's just, we know there's going to be a subscription that everybody has to do when they come in every 28 days. We don't want you or anybody to have to come out of their pocket to cover the subscription. I hope that makes sense. So as your 3 come in, as that's being done 7 days or less and being duplicated, it's literally going to be scaling your money without there again, with that specific, measurable, attainable plan of action of everybody doing 2 steps in 7 days or less. Folks, no one will ever have to come out of their pocket. And as that's being done to a mathematical certainty, everybody through specific, measurable, attainable results at 8 weeks or less, you'll be at $13,423. I don't care who gets in. If that specific, measurable, attainable plan of action with everybody taking a week, okay, only doing a one-time out of pocket, as we cooperatively come together, folks, the results are specific, measurable, and attainable. Now, that brings me to this here, okay? Because I want us to understand that we're not anything that many people may have been involved in before, and they hear me say there's nothing else out there like this, because there is no simultaneous income system infrastructure, okay? So many people have been a part of these things like they call blessing circles, or things like, let me see here, what did I pull up? I brought up this one, it's called Gift of Legacy, okay? Now, guys, I want you guys to see this here, okay? Now, no matter how they have this thing set up, okay, this is the person here that's at the center. This is really the person that's at the top. And as you notice, there's things going this way, there's things going that way. But understand, this is based on cycling and rotation, because when this person got started, okay, only one person made money when they got started. And whoever that is, okay, because watch this. When this person got in line, okay, no money went to this person, okay? When this person or this person got started, well, this person. So like the first 2 people are this person and this person that was brought in. When these 2 people here got started, this person didn't make any money. Then these 2 people, then this person brought in these 2, this person maybe brought in these 2, and guess what? When these 2 and these 2 came in, this person nor these 2 made any money. See, that's not attainable. That's not measurable. And when you guys understand from a psychological aspect, that means no one's receiving anything instantly and continuously. It has to be obvious. Why? Because when this person or this person, this person, this person, this person, this person got involved, because there's no artificial intelligence, because there's no technology, because it's not ran with ergonomics that is governed in our ecosystem, this is why this is not attainable for the masses. And eventually, as this thing gets wider and wider, now let me stay in the confines of this here. So watch this. Not until these 8 spots here, these 4 and these 4, as they are coming in, then this money that they are contributing, it goes to this person. This person still hasn't made no money. This person, no money. This person, no money. All the money from these spots down here only go here. Now, if you are able to get into one of these early, right? Like right when it starts, you are more likely to receive. Because let me tell you what happens. As this operation continues to get larger and larger and larger, the rotation is going to take longer and longer and longer. And that's why these people have to have these kumbaya meetings, these prayer meetings, or whatever that they do, motivational, inspirational speeches, right? To have to continue to have people go out there and constantly bring in more people. I'm talking about the same individuals that's been in, that's waiting on to make money. See, folks, that's not attainable for the masses. It's not. And so, let me go to another one. Because there's many of them, folks. There are different names, but I need us to see. We have these things called a blessing loom. Many people have gotten scammed out of these blessing looms, but folks, they work the same way. If I could just bring up one here, it just makes it look like it's a circle. So they're trying to mind trick us as it being some type of octagon, right? Let me see here. Let me see if I can bring up this one here. Is YouTube gonna give me a commercial? Probably is. Let me see. Don't give me a commercial. Don't give me a commercial. Don't give me a commercial. Give me something. Just don't give me a commercial.
There's Sue.
Here
is
we go.
her PayPal account.
All right. So let's blow this one up. So same deal, folks. Just see, it's still split. This person in the center. There's the one person. There's another person. But folks, as these individuals are getting in line, there's no money going to nobody. And so money doesn't come until these blue sections, we'll look at the 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, until these sections here get filled and these sections are getting filled, money is only going to this person in the center. And let's say you're one of the ones that got started right here. Well, this thing has to go around and rotate and cycle with more people coming in before you even get to this section. You still don't make any money. Then it has to go around again, right? And it may take longer. Why? Because it's getting wider and wider because other people are bringing other folks in and no one's receiving any money. And so it's not until people get here. So look, you have to go from here, rotate, then come here, rotate, then come here, rotate. Then once you finally get here, it has to rotate again, and then you start receiving money. Let me show you another one, folks. Let me show you another one. Okay, here's the one that's called eternal seed. Same difference. Look, so it's, they all got, it's the same girl with different lipstick. Okay, so here, person starts here, then these positions here get filled. No money has gone to this person. These positions here get filled. No money is going to them. No money is going to them. And not until these positions here start to fill in, then money only comes to this person right here. And then this person right here will get broken off and go to somewhere else. And now these two positions become the top. So therefore, these guys here got to bring in their, each of them bring in 2. And then they're not going to make any money. They're not going to make any money. All the money's going to go to this person. And then when this person breaks off, then it has to go down again. And then more rotation and cycling. And then this person will eventually receive. Now you finally, if you make it to the top, because people will get in and don't make it nowhere. And they brought in 10 people. They brought in 15 people. But because it's based on rotation and cycling. So let me go to my board here, folks. Well, hold on. Before I go to my board, let's bring up our plan, okay? Let's bring up our plan, okay? Okay. Now, when you bring in one person, are you receiving? Let's see. So we're going to go here, and we're going to go here. I've probably been logged out. Okay. You have to log me out. Okay, let me log in. So I'm going to log into this account called Your Bank. Okay. Now, everybody, this is Your Bank. Okay. So everybody that's watching this right now, I need you to see this, okay? So I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to put in Mr. Simon Bank. Okay. Simon Bank at coopcf.com. So this is just as I asked Simon to come in. We come cooperatively. We're going to grow this global bank. When Simon puts in it, activates an account, Simon's only doing a one-time out of pocket to get started, okay? So put that code in. Watch what happens to your bank when Simon's account activates. Ladies and gentlemen, did you have to rely on any rotation or cycling with the person that you referred, Simon? Did you have to wait on any positions to open up before Simon, before you made money on Simon? No, that money is instant. Okay, so I'm going to come down here again. Let's put in another person here. Let's put in a Jennifer. Jennifer Thomas. Jennifer Thomas at coopcf.com. Guys, I want you guys to see specific. I want you guys to see measurable. I want you guys to see achievable. I want you guys to see relevant, timely steps. So we don't have to wait a week, folks. Okay? But we show the game plan with everybody taking a week to a mathematical certainty. We know as everybody just follows the game plan, that's why you only bring in strategic partners. See, we have control over who we bring in. We only want to bring in those that are willingly going to do the same. Now, listen, if it's at a point where the real truth is you don't want to involve anyone in, then that's okay. We can just say that, right? And just leave it being black and white, because the system is black and white. There's no gray. It's black and white. We execute and teach and duplicate the 2 steps that everybody does one time from this day forward, folks, for everybody. So think about this. I've been in 16 months. There's been people that's been in longer than I have. Do you know the same thing that they did is the same thing that I did and others have done, and nothing different in terms of how the system is going to execute? Okay, it's going to be the same for everybody. So watch this. I'm putting Jennifer in here now. 41194. And I'm hit this button. Now look, folks, the second person went in your bank. And did you receive money? Yes. Guys, I bounce back to this. When this person comes in, this person's not getting nothing. Nothing. See, you got to see that from a psychological standpoint. Okay? Now, here's another thing I want you to see from a psychological standpoint. Think about this. Where am I at here? Right here. Not only did you receive from those 2 accounts, now let me go to your team here. So these are the 2 accounts that we just put in the system. Jennifer and Simon that you enrolled, being this is your bank. You received from each of those. And guess what? Your inviter also received. But they didn't refer Jennifer or Simon. So let's go back to this. You have maybe referred this person. Have you received from them? No. This person may have invited this person and this person. Have the person that invited them received anything? No. And have you received anything? No. Because it has to go through a rotation and cycling. See, even with these having all the greatest intentions, they're not sustainable. Why? Because people don't want delayed gratification. They don't want delayed gratification. If you're going to have something sustainable, people have to see immediate results And they have to continuously have results come independent of their involvement. That's why it's sustainable and reliable. So now, as you see our operation, okay? So when Jennifer and Simon, which I'm going to show you, they're going to do the same thing one time. See, guys, this is why I say this is just a big first grade game of get in line. I hate to dumb it down like this, but this is how simple our operation is. And I get we've been in many different things that may have us, wrecking our brains thinking that we operate like one of these, or like one of these, or like here's another company, or like one of these. We are not these, folks. We are not these, ladies and gentlemen. And that's really as basic as I can keep it. Okay? Now, let's come back here. Let's come back to here. Now, let's do one more here. Let's go back to the dashboard. Let's do one other one here. This is why we have the demonstration dashboard, so people can see the actual social proof of this thing, right? So let's do a church. Let's do now faith, now faith church, now faith church at coopcf.com. So this is as a church is getting in line, okay? Come there, 70251. Hit that button there. Watch what happens, folks. The measurable, timely, relevant steps. Specific. You guys are seeing this happen right in front of you, right? Is there any cycling or rotation? No. And please do understand, as your bank was receiving, okay, 9 others that were in line prior are also receiving. See, folks, in our operation, every time one receives, 10 are receiving instantly and simultaneously. That's why we're all scaling independent of our involvement, where we specifically, through strategic plan of action, everyone, okay, get back to my photo here. So when this person got started, let's say they were the first person. This is your bank here. How many folks is she having to get in line after her? 3, but it's just not 3. It's 3 that are willingly going to do the same. Please remember that. That's the strategic partnership. You're not just enrolling 3. You're having 3 get in line behind you that are going to be willingly to do the same. How many times will this person coming after you have to do the one-time execution? One time. So it don't matter. So it's obviously going to be multiplying by 3. Why? Because it was 3 that came behind you that willingly did the same. Each one of those people or entities, if it's an organization or a business, they're doing the same thing. And through mathematical certainty, when these guys did the same thing that whoever invited them did, are they getting the same mathematical result? Yes. Or are they having to wait on any cycling or rotation? Well, let's see. Let's see, okay? Because we need evidence. We need it to be specific. Okay, so let's go back to the demonstration. So what I want to do now, I want to let's take Simon, okay? Now, just something I want to show you here real quick, just for fun, okay? Because there is spillover on the table. We don't promote it, but there is spillover that people receive too. Now you see your bank, you've already done your part in terms of having your 3 get in line, but remember, these have to be 3 that are going to be willingly to do the same, right? So, but watch this. I'm going to add a 4th person. Let's go back here. So I'm going to add a 4th person. Do I have the community up? Do I have the community up? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to choose somebody. So let's add Jose M. Jose M. at coopcf.com. So I'm adding a 4th person in this example, because some people are bringing in way more than 3, folks. Now, again, okay, I'm going to be showing this just to a mathematical certainty, but some people are not just doing 3. So watch this, folks. So watch the money. Did more money come to your bank from you even having a 4th person? Okay. Well, watch this though. So Simon, who hasn't brought anybody in, I'm going to jump to another window, and we're going to log in as Simon here. Okay. Give me a second for this to load here. Bring Simon in here. Get back there. Put that. So no, ladies and gentlemen, we are not a gifting. We're not a gifting. We're not a susu. We're not network marketing. We're not affiliate marketing, folks. We're creating our own global digital bank, leveraging this co-op wallet, okay? Now, I want y'all to see this. Do y'all see money already in Simon's account? Why is that money there? Because watch this. That person, that 4th person that your bank brought in, it fell after Simon. See Jose right there? Okay. So that was a spillover that came to Simon. Okay. And guess what? Simon will receive from everything Jose does, his whole organization, okay, from this day forward, from people that just fell after him. Now, there again, we don't promote it, but I do want you to know it's on the table too. Got it? So let's go into Simon's account. All right. So we'll come down here and let's add names. So you see it says Simon at the top, right? Simon's Bank. Come down here. Now, let's go back to this thing here. All right. So Simon would be this person. See, you would be, in this example for this gift of legacy, you would be the legend. And this would be Simon. Now, when you bring in somebody in this operation here, as this being Simon, are you receiving any money? No. Is anybody receiving any money? Just the person that's at the top, okay? That after the rotation and cycling took place, and once these 8 positions here start to come in, then that person who is ever 2 levels up or whatever. Need y'all to really understand that. Okay. And well, I mean, it may even be longer than that, depending on how wide this thing gets. Now, I will say, those that can get in this thing early, because it's a hierarchy. We're not a hierarchy. We have inverted the pyramid. Guys, that's when I show you guys this part right here. This is why we are a game changer. Right here is why we are a game changer. Because this is flowing from the bottom up with everybody scaling. And as I'm showing you, are you guys just only seeing, well, I haven't showed you. I haven't showed you. So look at your bank. Your bank is at 45.75 from the 4 that you had come in personally to you. Now, I want you guys to see that we're always scaling simultaneously. See, I'm refreshing on your bank, and notice how your money is not moving. Okay? See, your money is not moving. So guys, think about it. We're all scaling simultaneously. Y'all see why that is sustainable and reliable? Because when accounts are coming in, we are all scaling in the success line. It's not just one person receiving. See, here, it's only going to be one person receiving. It's only here, as these positions come in here, it's only going to be one person receiving. I know I'm acting a little sort of out of whack and goofy. I just want y'all to get this. Get it like I saw it. Get it. That's how I have this thing in my cells, in my being. Because I know how this is going to impact masses of people. But we got to divorce any trepidation of what we think this may be. Let's get back to the demonstration. All right. So now we're going to go to another window, and we're logged in as Simon, right? So here's Simon with another window. So Simon's going to come down here, and now we're going to add an account after Simon. Let's do 2 accounts. Let's do Tony Bank at coopcf.com. Let's do a Melissa, or let's do Thailand Bank. Because guys, when a whole country comes in, folks, it's going to be lined up the same way, folks. So just imagine you got thousands or hundreds of thousands, millions coming in from Thailand that you'll probably never go or see or meet any of these people as they are getting in line. That's not the photo. Where's the photo at? Here it is. Folks, as folks are getting in line all over the world, you're receiving a microtransaction, and everyone else that's in the success line as well. We just get in line. So let's come back here. Now I'm gonna come down here and put these accounts in 63030. And I'm hitting invite. Now you see Simon's at the 250 that he got with spillover. Now he's having 2 come in. Here, hit that button. Here we go. Watch Simon's money, folks. Folks, did Simon receive instantly? Yes. But let's bounce back over to your bank. Remember, I was hitting refresh and your money didn't move, right? Let's hit refresh now. Is it simultaneously, folks? You see your money go from 45 to 48. Let's go back to Simon. Simon's going to add a third. Let's say he has Douglas Ford. Douglas Ford comes in, gets in line. Douglas Ford comes in, gets in line. 2, opens up an account. 16410. Hit invite. Watch Simon. Did Simon's money change? Is Simon's money higher than, is Simon's money 35 or more? Watch Simon. Let's go to his team. He only has 3 that he personally enrolled. Now, these 3 are going to do the exact same because he's only involving strategic partners that are willing to do the same. But hold on, let's go back. As that Douglas Ford account was coming in, that Simon referred, did also your bank make money? Let's hit refresh. Ladies and gentlemen, are you seeing any cycling or rotation before people make money? No. Are you seeing this perform like this? No. Are you seeing it perform like this? No. Are you seeing it perform like this? No. Now, if you are there again, why do we have to involve people? Well, you're not looking to ever be in any business if we, the people, are not doing it. People have to be involved. Meaning, I talked to you about PayPal. PayPal receives measurable results based on their ecosystem and how they have their fees, okay? According to every transaction that takes place, they're receiving $25 billion annually. Let me tell you why. Trust me when I say it's not from robots and aliens and computers getting involved. It's from humans up to the level of 429 million active accounts. Now, I want to play a video for you because I want you guys to understand, okay, our economic value. Elon Musk understands it. I need us to understand that our economic value generates billions of dollars. We're just doing it through timely steps, folks. We're doing it through specific, measurable, attainable, and relevant time-based steps with everybody doing 2 steps one time. But let me play this video for us real quick. No, that's opening a PayPal account. There we go.
Did y'all think that PayPal was just going to be a simple little internet way to, or do you think it was going to turn into the major kind of transaction processing engine that it is right now?
I didn't expect PayPal's growth rate to be what it was.
Yeah.
So, and that actually created major problems. We started PayPal on University Avenue.
Oh.
After the first month or so of the website being active, we had 100,000 customers.
Really? That wow! I didn't realize.
Yeah, it was nutty.
Oh wow. And how did it start? How did people just even know to use it? And I mean, obviously, both buyer and seller have to be involved.
Yeah. Well, we started off first by offering people $20 if they open an account.
Mm.
And
Okay, guys.
if they referred anyone.
Listen to the strategic plan of action that they did to grow PayPal to 100,000 accounts. Now, this is when they just had 100,000 or so. Not even a million. Okay? Let me rewind this a little bit because I was talking while it was talking.
And $20 if they referred anyone.
Oh.
Well, we started off first by offering people $20 if they opened an account.
Mm.
And $20 if they referred anyone.
Oh.
And then we dropped it to $10, and then we dropped it to $5. As the network got bigger and bigger, the value of the network itself exceeded any sort of carrot that we could offer.
How much money did y'all spend with the kind of $5, $10, $20 incentive to get that critical mass going?
It was a fair amount. I think it was probably $60 or $70 million.
Oh wow! Okay, so it was a substantial. Yeah, okay, so we're not talking peanuts here. Yeah.
And then we just did a bunch of things to decrease the friction because I mean, it's just like bacteria in a petri dish.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is try to have one customer generate, like 2 customers.
Yeah.
Okay, or something like that. Maybe 3 customers ideally, and then you want that to happen really fast. You could probably model it just like bacteria growth in a petri dish, like,
yeah.
and it'll just it'll expand very quickly until it hits the sides of the petri dish.
Yeah,
slow down.
Now, guys, a couple of things. So let's go back to that website. Okay, so they spent over 60 million, right, to create the economic value in terms of incentivizing people, as he put it, giving them a carrot of $20, $10, $5. So they solicited investors to come up with a sum of 60 million. And if you read the whole story, they had to actually go back and solicit for more money from their investors. But this is what they understood. If we can get the economic value, once it starts really word getting around and out, okay, that 60 million was going to be yielding them 25 billion annually. So if you had 60 million and you can drop it and you can get back 25 billion annually, would that be a good, return on your investment there? Okay. So, but the point of it is they want to turn one customer into 2 customers or 3 customers ideally. But this is about consumership right here. What we're doing is that we're strategically creating the global bank that we have, and it's scaling our residual cash flow. Okay? Because the money is coming to us. And that's the solution of our bank, is to provide a sustainable and reliable ongoing residual cash flow for 100% of the population. And we're not doing it with people bringing in millions of dollars. We're doing it with people just doing 2 steps that everybody's only required to do 1 time. So that's why we only want strategic partnerships. Okay? And let's share with you what happens. Okay? And this will be the last thing, and then we'll close it out. But this is what takes place. So 3 get in line after you. Okay? Brings you to 35. Now that money is residual. Why? Because everybody's doing a subscription of $28. But notice, it brings you to 35. So that's covered, because that money is not just coming in once. That's residual income right there. So that's covering your subscription. Now, you were not the only one that received money, because also instantly and simultaneously, specifically Measurable, everyone else in line prior also received. These guys only having 3 get in line after them. Now, notice the common denominator of me saying, you only had 3 coming in line after you. Of course, you had those that are going to be willingly do the same. So now your 3 are having what? Each of them are having 3 get in line after them. Remember that first grade photo that I showed? Okay, we're just getting in line. This is what everybody's doing. Everyone at one time out of pocket. See, this is our economic value that we're bringing together collectively. And as everyone's also having 3 that get in line and do the same, results are coming throughout that everybody's receiving. So when you activate your account, your inviter and their inviter and their inviter and their inviter all received money. Now, when we go back to this, when this person invited this person, did this person and their inviter receive any money? No. When this person came in, okay, now unless these other positions were filled in, even if this was going off faster, until these positions are filled in and these positions are filled in, that's when money is coming to someone, but it's not going to this person. It's not going to this person. It's nothing coming to this person. Nothing's coming to this person. Nothing is coming to this person. And nothing is coming to this person. It's only coming to this person. In our ecosystem, as this person is receiving money, money scaled and went to everybody else prior. As these guys did the one-time execution, they received and it scaled your money and everybody else prior. As these guys did the one-time execution, they received and it scaled everybody's money. As these guys did the one-time execution, they received, well, down here now, they're doing the same one time, having 3 come after each of them, okay? They all received 35. It's scaling everybody's money. As money is coming to all these people, deposits are also coming to all these people. We're just sharing this as everyone's having their 3. We're sharing the actual number, the measurable, attainable, specific result, okay? The mathematical certainty. These guys are doing the same one time. Now, as these guys here are coming in, this is why this is ingenious for me. As these guys are coming in, is only just you gonna make money? No. ladies and gentlemen, I need us to really get that. And these guys that have come down here, level was that 1, 2, 3, that's 4 levels. As these guys have come in, are you the only one that's going to receive? No, your friends are going to make money from that. Their friends are going to receive money from that. And, but it's going to all be in the success line. It's a success line, folks. And so for those of you guys that understand matrices and all that, this is a 3x10 forced matrix. And so therefore, that's why we can always have attainable results. That's why it's going to be to a mathematical certainty. We just got to do our part, right? And our part is right here. The goals should align with your values and long-term objectives. Set a realistic ambition end date for task prioritization and motivation. That's why we just were saying in 7 days or less. Now, you guys just saw me go into the back office. How long did it take for people to just get in line, ladies and gentlemen? And have 3 others do the same. Now, think about it. As this is being duplicated, these guys are just refreshing their screen because their money is scaling, just like the person that was in line prior to them is scaling. So, no, we don't want anyone in that's going to be unwilling or reluctant. Everyone's cooperative yes is going to scale everybody's residual cash flow from this day forward. Let's get back to this, okay? Go to my presentation right here. Come on, come on. Okay, I guess it's right there. Let me go here. Okay, boom. So these guys are doing the same one time. They're going to receive $35. That's 3 get in line after each of them. Everybody's money is going to scale instantly and simultaneously. As they were receiving money, everyone else in line prior was also receiving money to a mathematical certainty. These guys do the same one time. Everybody's money is going to scale. These guys do the same one time. Everybody's money is going to scale. These guys do the same one time. Everybody's money is going to scale. These guys do the same one time. Everybody's money is going to scale. So I think I can leave it there. I think you guys can see we're not a gifting, folks. We're not an MLM. We're not, and let me just say this because I wanted to point it out yesterday on yesterday's presentation. We're definitely, folks, not these rug pull companies. Okay, where's my rug pull slide at? Here it is. Rug pulls. What do I mean by rug pull companies? It's 2 types of rug pulls. These companies that talk about, hey, get in on this coin because it's going to 1,000x over the next whatever many months. And so what they look to do, they look to build a community, a downline, so to speak, with the hype of a coin that's going to boom. And of course, they then share with you, oh, you don't have to recruit anybody. If you just get the coin, it's already projected as the community grows and demand for this coin. So everything is always looking to be the next Bitcoin because people are treating the Bitcoin like a lottery, where they're looking to just get this downline going and receive it from this downline. And then folks, because they don't have all the best intentions or that coin really doesn't boom like they've hyped it to be, then what happens? Rug pull. People have put money in. Folks, I've done it 7 times. Another rug pull are these companies that say you're going to get 2%, 4%, 9% daily or a week. And then guess what? They'll pay some people out because they want to get the word out. But see, your money is being traded or it's relying on a fluctuation of a coin or a market. But when you're trading, folks, some people are winning, some people are losing. And so here it is, you're referring folks, you're having an organization because what they tell you, hey, you're able to trade more money if you go out there and build a team that from the team you'll receive more money. But see, what's happening is that because the market may not allow the payout of the 2%, 3%, or whatever that they're promising you, well, then they have to then, to be able to honor their part of the deal, they may say, hey, we're only able to pay you 0.8% this week, right? Or this day, okay? And then they get to around to where they only maybe pay out half of the field and not everybody, to a point to where what happens? Rug pull. So look, gouging by the impact of investment fraud, rug pulls are quite common. Over the course of 2021, scammers rug pulled a total of $2.8 billion, folks. Translation, 7 million per day. So we're not trying to gamble nobody's money, but we are trying to get people to understand, never before in the history of business have we been able to control the issuance of money. The issuance of money with our operation is under our control. Everybody doing 2 simple steps one time. And we're dictating however fast or whatever pace and the velocity in which that moves. And the reason why it's doable for the masses, because they only have to do it one time. But let's do it timely. Why? The reason why we want it timely, folks, is what? We don't want anyone to have to come out of pocket for their subscription. So you get your, so let's say we do this in days. So you bring in, have your 3 get in line today. 35 is coming to you. See, remember I went back and I said, it's gonna be 2 + 2. Whether you take a day to do it, or an hour to do it, or a week to do it, or you never do it, whatever the case, it is specific and measurable. So you're doing it in a day. Now, when I do the presentation, we always talk about in a week, right? I'm gonna go by day. Because folks, we got some people that are doing this on the hour. So anyway, you have your 3 get in line, 35. Then guess what? Second day, your 3 do the exact same thing that they're only doing one time. 35 to them, your money scales to 47 because it's day 2 for you. Their friends come in the next day, get it done. They all doing it one day too, 35. Because remember, we're only involving strategic partners that are willingly going to do the same. So just don't bring in people just to say, oh, I got my 3. That's because this is what happens. Let's say you just bring your 3 and they're not willing or reluctant to do the same. This is what happens. What's happening? Nothing. I'm keeping it 1 thou wow. This is for strategic, right here. Strategic partnership. So yeah, so right now, so if those guys didn't, they brought in 3, so they got the 35, but the 3 are supposed to be strategic, who are doing the same. How many times are they having to do it? Everyone doing the same one time. 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 Look what's happening as everybody's doing the same one time. Figured that I didn't need to say anything, but you know what? Somebody may want to watch that again. Look what's happening as everybody's doing the same one time. So guys, that's gonna be my time. I appreciate you guys chiming into this video. My name is Douglas Ford, coming to you out of Houston, Texas. It's always my plum-pleasing pleasure to be able to bring this information on to you. As we like to always conclude every time we come together, we just don't want to see you at the top. We want to see each and every one of you scaling in your residual cash flow, and most definitely want to see each and every one of you over the top. Guys, on tomorrow is our locker room masterclass training. It's going to be at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Mark your calendars. Set your alarms on your smartphones. Block out that time. We'll typically only last for about an hour. Okay, we do have Q&A after it's over. Folks, that's a can't miss call where everyone from our global community gets on that call. Again, that is our locker room masterclass, Saturday, 12 noon Eastern, 11 a.m. on the Central Coast, Central time frame, and 9 a.m. Yeah, 9 a.m. on the West Coast, okay? Pacific time zone. That link is going to be smarterthanmoney.live. Smarterthanmoney.live. It's going to take you to the Zoom. We get things rocking and rolling about 12 noon, 12:01, 12:02. But just bring your energy, bring your notepad, bring your notes. If you're not able to, if you're going to be busy or working or driving, hey, just be a fly on the wall and listen in, okay? You guys take care. Have a great rest of your Friday. God bless.